Now, no, to avoid this kuan kaning task it kay nga kuan pag solve or to arrive sa correct answer or resolution of the nonlinear equation, di mo kita sure ani nga duol ba kita sa kuan sa root of the nonlinear equation. Then actually we have methods, numerical methods to solve for that one. We have two methods to determine the root of the equation. We have the bracketing method and we have the open methods. So first na to ang gamiton is the bracketing method. So again, what are the roots? Ang other nga tawag ni roots is the zeros of equation. So let's say we have an equation, let's say x cubed plus 2x squared plus x minus 5 is equal to 0. For nonlinear equation, the roots are values of x where y, or the f of x is equal to 0. So when you tag roots, that is the values of x when y is equal to 0. And then to determine these roots of equation, lugar by applying the numerical methods instead of the analytical methods, we have two methods. Now we have the bracketing and the open methods. So in the bracketing methods, duha pa gina siya ka methods. You have the bisection and the false position. And the open methods, you have the Newton-Raphson and the second method. So let's discuss this further. So when nga bracketing, why do we call this bracketing? Now it is because natay bracket no gina-bracket nato siya or ato siyang gina-contain. Now we have a lower estimate, di ba, lower guess and the upper guess of the root. So that is the bracketing. So let's say we have the lower estimate, this is the curve, and then we have the lower estimate and then lower guess x and the upper guess x. And then in the bracketing methods, no, so atong ginakuan nga that the root is between this one, the lower and the upper. That is in the bracketing method. Mura ginapriso na to si root. So how are we going to determine if there is a root between this boundary? No, that is the Goldman. We are going to check the functions, no, of the guesses, and if it is less than 0. So we have here, no, so if ma-determine na to, we have a root between this boundary, then we try to use the bisection method or the false position method to determine the root or paron makaduol po ta sa root of the nonlinear equation. So magkanam siya kaduol, magkanam kagamay ang boundaries until maabot sa correct answer. So we have here a determination criteria, no, when we say tolerance. Natin nadugang tolerance when we say tolerance, kung imong i-subtract si upper guess with the lower guess and then you divide that with 2, we call that the tolerance. And then imo ding mo stop na ka sa calculation when your tolerance is less than the pre-specified tolerance. And then again, this is the approximate relative error. We have discussed this last time. The approximate relative error is the new value of the root. So actually XR here denotes the root, no, the value of x when y is equal to 0, or the root, or the assume, or the estimated or approximate root of the nonlinear equation. So we subtract the new root with the old calculated root all over the new calculated root, and then this should be less than the pre-specified error epsilon s. So muna siyang sa termination criteria aside adtong kuan, let's say you stop at the 5th iteration or 7th and so on and so forth. Okay, so the very first method is we have the bisection method. So sama na sa bisection, actually from the word no bisection, you are going to bisect. So when we say bisect, it means no, we are going to divide into two equal parts. So when we say line bisector, it means we are going to divide the line into two equal parts. When we say angle bisector, we are going to divide the angle into two equal parts. So the first method nga bisection method, mo gyapon ang method, no. We have the, if you remember, we have the lower guess and then the upper guess. And then i-check nimo if the functions of these guesses, the product of the functions of these guesses is less than 0. And if it's less than 0, you get the you divide this into 2 to assume the root of the real equation. So yun sana siya pag-derive. So we have here a curve. We have a curve here. And then again, diba, since mo man na siyang curve, kung asa tong point no, nga nag 0 ang y, that is the correct or true solution or the true roots. So diba, we have the lower guess and then we have the upper guess. Dili lang a ug b lang gigamit. So kaning lower guess and upper guess is gi-divide na siya into 2, and then this is the first estimate. No, we can arrive at the pwede siya nga duol sa true solution. And then, pwede siya, nga ni mo, layo siya gamay sa true solution until magkaano siya kaduol sa true solution. Mamali siya ang sa bisection method. Ato man siya gina-boundary, di ba? And then, sure ta nga, within this boundary, nag-root. So, other name ni bisection method, we have the binary chopping, binary search, no, interval halving, and then we have the Bolzano's method. This is a method by Bolzano. So, bisection method converges slowly. Pasabot, hinay iyang pagkuano nga mabuta sa correct na value of x. And then may fail when f of x is tangent to the axis and does not cross the x-axis at f of x is equal to 0. So, muna siya, dili siya applicable at all times. So, this is the algorithm. So, you have the lower guess or an upper guess. Take note that this might be given or not. So if dili ka na siya given, then you need to assume a value nga possible siya root of the curve. And then you're going to check the value of f of x and f of xl and f of xu if it is less than to 0. If it's less than 0, it possible there is a change in sign, diba? That is less than 0. Possible there is root. And if there is root, and then you divide the lower and upper guess with 2. And then you're going to check if the lower guess, no, imo na i-check if the lower guess times the root is less than 0 ba, or si root and the upper guess is less than 0. So if the lower guess and the root is less than 0, so sato pa ang imong new nga lower guess will be katong daan imong lower guess, but the new upper guess will be the root. Now if ang pares, no, si xr, si root, and si guess nga root ug si upper guess ang nag less than 0 no ilang functions, sato pa imong new nga lower is the xr, and then the upper guess nimo will just retain the xu, and then you just repeat this until mahuman ka calculate or until the termination criteria. So by the way, no, nganong makaingon man ta nga when f of xl and f of xy is less than 0 na ay root, so balik ta dire. So, ang f of diri, ang function ni a is negative and then the function of b diri is positive. So, if there is, kung imo ni i-multiply ilang functions, di ba that is a negative. Pasabot, na i-part dira along the curve nga y is equal to 0. Now, if positive siya sa ato pa, it's either puro positive, walay root diri, either nila or naa sila diri, no? There is no root in that part. Now, advantages with the bisection method, always convergent siya, and then since ginahaf man siya, magkaanam gid kagamay ang error. However, kuan lang siya, no, the conversion of the bisection method is slow. Hinay iyang convergence, and then if the one of the initial guesses is closer to the root, muanam siya dako pud kay nga iterations dahil imong gamiton, isa duol ay isa layo. If the function is that it touches the x-axis such as kani, it will be unable to find the lower guess xl and upper guess xu such that the functions of xl and xu is less than 0. So, malam na siya yung drawbacks for the bisection method. And then, so nganong di man siya pwede diri, kay kung imo na i-graph, no, anam ko na itsura. This is the root, diba? So, nakay if lower diri or lower guess and upper guess diya, puro positive ang results. So, muna siya, di siya applicable dira. And then, for functions where there is a singularity and it reverses sign at the singularity, the bisection method may converge on the singularity. So, moto siya, no, dili siya mo kuan, dili siya mo